Hello everyone, and I hope that you're well. So today's recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to make a potato cutlet. This is in Urdu called Aloo Tikki. This is a very popular street food in Lahore. You can have it with sort of like a burger, and you could also have this with some rice as well, some pilau rice. Both go equally as nice. So today I thought I'd show you how to make the potato cutlet or the Aloo Tikki. So let's start with the ingredients that we'll be needing. Today's ingredients, I've got about 5 medium-sized potatoes, some fresh mint leaves, this is about 1/4 cup, and fresh coriander leaves, which is about 1/2 cup. I'll also be using about 4 to 5 green chilies, but this is entirely to your taste. Here I've got some Chana Daal. I'll be using about 1/2 cup of Chana Daal. 1 medium-sized egg. So spices for today, I've got 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1/4 teaspoon of Nigella seeds, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, about 1 teaspoon of salt, but again it's to your taste, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. So let me bring you up to scratch with what I've been preparing for this recipe. So here I have the Chana Daal. This has been soaked overnight and then boiled so that they've become nice and soft. I've been boiling this for probably about an hour, and I've just drained the water ready for them to be used. The potatoes, these are my 5 medium-sized potatoes here. So I've also boiled these. They are also nice and soft and ready. They've now cooled down completely, so they're nice and cold. And I've also peeled them so that all the skin is off, and they are also ready to be used. I've also finely chopped some green chilies, my coriander and my mint leaves as well. And I've got all the rest of the spices and the egg ready to be used for later. Okay, so I'm just going to start by transferring some of the potatoes over to the lentils and to start mashing them and giving them that sort of texture you want. So I'll just do a few for now. I'm just using like a potato mashing tool just to help me do this. So I've just sort of gently broken down the potatoes, so I'm just going to add the rest of the spices and then further sort of bind it together with my hands. So let's add the fresh ingredients as it's right here. So this is the mint and coriander leaves. And I'll also add the green chilies. Okay, and now for the spices. So turmeric, the Kashmiri red chilli flakes, cumin seeds, Nigella seeds. Ooh. The salt, the red chilli powder, and lastly the coriander seeds, which I will just break up in my hand before I add them. Just helps to release a bit of flavour. Just break them up a little bit before you add them. There we go. So I think we're now ready to bind all of this together. So I'm going to use my hands just to help sort of fold everything in. So I think it's all bound together quite well. It's all come together. There's still a little bit of potato in sort of little bite sort of pieces, just to give a little bit of texture, but it's pretty much bound together, which I'm happy with. So the next stage now is to start sort of moulding and making the tikkis, and then we can go ahead and start to fry them. So I'm going to start by taking sort of a hand-sized piece or a palm-sized piece of the batter. Probably not that much. It's quite a good consistency. It's sort of bound together, being able to bound together quite sort of easily, really. I'm just going to sort of like now sort of make it into a flat circle to give us that kind of shape. Okay, so I think that's all right. There's not any cracks, which is good, so that should be perfect for frying. So I'm just going to now continue this until all of them have been made. So all my potato cutlets are now prepared on my aloo tikki. So I'm just going to now bind together an egg. So I'm just going to crack it into a bowl and give it a whisk. In the meantime, I've also had a pan on sort of a medium heat, just waiting for the oil to heat up so that we can fry them. Okay, and the other preparation I've done is just to line a board with some kitchen foil or kitchen paper, just so that once they are nice and fried, I can pop them on there, and that'll help absorb any other sort of lasting bit of oil. Okay, so now that the egg is nicely whisked, I'm just going to coat both sides of one of the cutlets in egg, and I am then going to place it gently in the oil. Just going to let that cook on one side before I flip it. Just be really gentle when you're doing this, just so that you don't break them. So I've just had a little check of one of the aloo tikkis, and you can see that it's starting to get nice and firm and a bit golden. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip the rest of them now. Just be very gentle. That looks a nice colour. Okay, so I've just checked the bottom of the aloo tikki, and actually it looks very similar to the top, nice and golden, and it's gone nice and firm as well. So I'm now just going to transfer them over to some kitchen paper, just to absorb any of that excess oil. They smell really nice. You can really smell the spices and that sort of fried potato smell as well, so it's really inviting, and I'm really excited to try them as well now. I think this is a really good dish for someone who's vegetarian. You've got a bit of protein from the lentils, and it's also nice and filling with the potato as well. So the aloo tikki is now ready. It smells wonderful. I can already smell that spice, and the potato has just cooked so lovely with the sort of glaze from the egg as well. And I've just garnished it with a few green chilies and red chilies, just for my taste really. So I'm going to go ahead now and try. That is so nice, so comforting. You really taste the potato and all the spices we've added, and it's got a nice little texture as well, but it's got a slight little bite with the lentils we added, so it's really nice and filling, comforting, and I can really totally imagine having this with some rice or sort of in a sandwich or a burger. I think it would go really, really nice. I think this is a great one for vegetarians. It's nice and filling and very, very delicious as well. So I'm definitely going to enjoy eating this now, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and perhaps you will also prepare this one as well. Do check out our social media because we've got a lot going on there. Our website is www.spicykissa.co.uk. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we'd love it for you if you would just subscribe to our YouTube channel and perhaps like this video as well. So I guess take care for now, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Bye!